I was just demanding the Dragon tells the story.
Oh, looks like it's starting.
TM's going. Early static on TM, they didn't have to stab
Yeah.
it. Another static, they would have to stab that if I threw it. Doesn't look like they caught it. TM pops stabs and has the better engage on the bomb.
Ooh, they're pushing.
The periphery fight is going.
One and
It's
one.
even right now.
TM's one down. Re-empowers and water's going out, both sides. Sin's making the push.
TM is once again getting bombed into, and they were trying to prep when they took that bomb, and that was no good. Their reaction time was a bit slow. TM's going to come back to their spawn area and try to blast a water. They got fairly full off that. It caught a Sin when they did it too. Looks like Sin actually got the better of that bomb when TM just stood and bombed. Another clash on the south side of the arena. One TM down. It's a Mesmer, so one of their gank. Sin pivots towards it, doesn't catch him. Their gank got up. Sin is probably going to need to do a regroup here, but they're pushing. They're kind of strung out on this push. They get the bomb in about a period of 2 seconds, and it took out. Didn't take out anybody, but one of their periphery got a necro down in the back. Their periphery is going to town in their backline right now. It's kind of spilling out of the arena right now.
I was gonna say, what are the bounds on this?
You know, there are no bounds.
The necro down for
That
TM.
necro has been going down and down and down, and finally gets spiked by a warrior before he even hits the rally cap. TM is kind of displaced with Sin.
Sin is so fucking spread. Looks like TM just can't focus one guy.
Sin looks more spread because they're running just so much.
Yeah, because they're.
And Sin takes this one. Pretty
Yeah.
well. Sin's periphery did work in that match.
You would think with the periphery they're running, TM would want to push them more, so they don't get boxed in. Because it looks like Sin's trying to box them into a corner.
Well, you know the problem with when you lose the periphery war, your backcasters get so much pressure, and when you don't have those backcasters, you know it's hard to bomb in. You got to turn back and protect your backcasters. You got to do something to get them off your backcasters. Try and even up that periphery fight. Because I mean, if you're doing a bomb and you have no support from your Ellies, no support from your Necros, and your Ellie's out of position to give you a water when you're finished with your bomb, you know you're in a world of hurt. This is the part of the night where Blaze calls bullshit on everything we said.
I wasn't even listening.
See? Not even worth listening to.
Yeah. This should be our thing.
I was just saying that it looks like TM's, since they're losing the periphery war, they don't have any way to really do a bomb with their backcasters supporting them.
Well, they don't have much backcasters. They're running heavy melee.
Yeah.
They don't even have a thief. It's basically just Claude. I don't know if John doesn't John doesn't believe in DPS warriors. I don't know if he's changed since this new rebirth, since they came back from AA, but he doesn't believe in DPS warriors.
They have 2 Ellies, and
Seems like they're running a lot of warriors.
yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if they just run DPS.
Oh, Connie Conzer.
He doesn't believe in DPS when I was with him, but I don't know if he changed his mind since.
I don't know, TM has a fair few backcasters. I see 2 Necros.
Yeah, I see it. Like,
Oh, you gotta run at least 2.
you gotta run. Yeah. You got 2 Necros, a Mesmer.
No, they're not running DPS warriors.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it seems like the Necros just get immediately pressured whenever, and Sean has to turn and protect them. And he's turning and protecting them, and Sin's just jamming his train down his throat. Sin has sent a necro of peace.
TM starts so far back.
Well, generally you want to be pretty far back because it gives you a lot more choices on the engage. People really like the arena better than the old South Camp to fight because it's much more open space. And
Yeah.
because you can get much more distance. Hope when they GvG, they would actually start back further. They would start back where that
From the entrance?
TM is. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Back there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just so the other side can't see what you're doing from the start.
Did either side veil at the start? I forget that.
Yeah,
I think
they
it was,
messed and vizzed. I don't think they
right?
unveiled.
TM veiled. I have such a bad short-term memory.
They had a bad push too on that first push they did on Sin. That one down right away, took a heavy bomb.
Alright, looks like it's starting up.
I know that in the round 2, TM had to turn some warriors onto being gank duty.
TM veiled. Sin veiled. Looks like it was just a show.
They had to pop a cleanse on something.
They blew TM blue stab.
Alright, looks like here's first engage.
There you go. Here's the first hit. In the periphery contest, looks like Sin's thieves are just going to back up and ignore Claude. Sin has
got
2 down. Instantly bannered. Took about 2 seconds to
TM's
ban.
chasing.
Sin is low. Sin
TM's
is
leaving
very,
half their
very
group.
low. TM is backing off, but they're very high. I'm not sure why they're trying
I was
to
gonna
go
say,
over
yeah, because they're
that.
trying to go save their guy. Is that what? So is Sin's melee just basically just trying to distract their train?
TM is
And
taken out to the periphery. They're about to get bombed into. TM took no damage from that bomb whatsoever that I can detect.
both groups resetting.
They have they're waiting to get a static off here. I don't think it's going to do much for him. Sin just had a YOLO thief go in for the periphery. I guess he tried to blink out of something from Claude. Instantly went double downed. TM can really push here.
Yeah, TM's gonna push. You always see that Mesmer from Sin, just trying to sneak right into the back of TM's line. Just trying to pick off their backcasters.
That's their job. And
He went down for it.
They went down.
that's another necro for Sin.
3 down over
Sin
there.
can't afford to lose that many backcasters. They have to win the periphery fight early, and they have to. I mean, that's about it. They have to win the periphery fight early, or they're in trouble.
Got somebody down.
Can't tell what class it is.
Sin Mesmer it was.
Rallied a guardian behind him when he went down, though. Sin is trying to push. Sin is doing the YOLO push right now. They got somebody for it.
I think they've lost most of their backcasters. Or at least their gank.
Sin just lost an alley. I don't think they have a way to water regroup now. Another guardian down for Sin. Sin's train is getting whittled down one by one. Should have a GG from Sin in a second here. TM just pushing, pushing, pushing. Sin has a Necro way out of position.
TM had a Necro rally like 3 times.
I mean, I guess one of the dangers of running that many periphery is that if you start losing them early, it gives your train a larger margin of error, or the opponent's train a larger margin of error.
Did CM already fight?
CM demolished TM.
Oh.
So I thought you were going to bed.
Waiting for my shit to kick in.
Waiting for your shit to kick in?
Yeah, my retazepine, sleeping medication.
Oh. So how does halftime work? Do they flip sides?
Sometimes they'll flip sides if they want to, but there's no official
There's no
there's no
rules?
Geneva convention of
Oh
GvG.
god.
They don't have to come out and throw a white glove at each other and
Yeah, so
dance the dance of their native peoples. Declare themselves Avatar of the Last Yak Bender. Hallowed be thy name, great Odinzu, for I am John the Stern, and I have come to lay you low.
the hell are you talking about? Yeah, the FA website is still down.
Rest in peace, Fort Aspenwood.
Rip,
Heed
mate.
thee well.
It's ripping in pepperonis now.
Probably DDoSed.
Oh boy.
TM is starting even further back this time. Starting back from the hope spot. Either that or they're just standing there while they decide who's in and who's out. No obvious switches from TM that I saw.
Alright, I'm out later.
See ya.
Later.
User disconnected from your channel.
Yeah, Sin's still rolling with their 2 thieves, 1 mesmer. Gank. Trying to be all sneaky beaky.
TM doesn't really need to make any changes. When it's working, it's working. You gotta wait for banner cooldown. It's gonna be the major thing. I would look for them to go at 13 minutes though.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's what, 180? So that's
Yeah.
3 minutes, yeah.
Alright, TM's getting set.
Alright, let's start the next round.
Looks like they might actually have some AFK. They're having their periphery start out behind them instead of TM's periphery starting out behind their main group instead of to the side like you frequently see. You kind of have to do that on the stand side, starting to the right of Sin. I don't know that there's any real difference. But it is interesting to see. I wonder if there's a reason they do that. Not that it should be hard either way, but I think it'd make it easier to hit the veil if you're doing it from the side.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, but it's probably easier to
Well,
not steal frames when you're
no,
behind.
actually, because of the way the veil works, it operates on a circle radius. So it'll actually, you need to be behind if you want a straight veil.
Yeah, okay. Oh, like fucking wall of
Yeah, like wall of reflection and the
wall of reflection
the
and
wall.
the line of warding.
Yep. So if they're 90 degrees up, they're starting.
Right, they're going. At 12 they went.
They veiled
There's the veil.
with the static.
Oh, are they good? Did they stab that? They did not stab
Nope.
that, near as I can tell. So TM stab is still available.
Sin's playing a little
Sin has-
further back now. They're not
Sin
pushing.
Stack of might just burned. TM, their might is down. There's no might.
Circling.
No might engagement. Stab goes up for everybody.
Oh. Sin's got one down.
Yep,
One.
they've lost a warrior.
It was a late banner.
He's dead.
The warrior's dead?
Yeah, the Warriors
Yeah.
hard down.
Oh wow.
The banner was like a second late.
Oh, they lost another one. Periphery's not doing its job. Oh boy.
Yeah. I don't understand why Sin is taking these huge bomb engagements instead of just trying to hold off TM. Because when you're running that Marine periphery, your hammer train is a sideshow.
It's just kiting. It was interesting to see that they didn't push as heavy into him as they have the past few rounds, where they tried to corner him into that backwater zone.
And like that, it's over. Sin called that really early. That generally means when you call it that early. I don't think that was completely over at that point.
It lost like 2 people right off the bat.
hmm
You probably see the next round at 6 minutes, 5:30, somewhere in there.
I was gonna say they started at what, 13,
12.
12? If anything, you'd think Sin want to change it up midway through. Get rid of their periphery, start building a little more.
Well, look at Sin. Look at who Sin has in the sidelines. They have 1, 2.
They've got Guard and Mesmer.
They are switching into Mesmer, it looks like.
I was gonna say, because if you want to throw TM off balance, if they're expecting a weak push with more periphery, if you put more into that initial push, you catch them off guard. You might get a few down.
Well, what they have sitting in reserve is a Mesmer and a Guardian.
Well, surely they can get one of their.
They're getting ready here. Maybe at 8:30 we'll see him go.
No? Oh, wow. Yeah, they're backing up.
They're all blasting at this point. It looks like 8:30 is going to be the time that they go here.
I don't see TM doing anything. They're building swiftness.
John likes to bait, and we saw them take an engagement in that last round where there was neither of them had might going into it, and you saw them get the better of Sin. So he might just be relying on Empower.
Now, who is John?
John is the driver of TM.
Oh.
Probably going at 7.
These are long ass delays.
Banner still on cooldown.
Still?
Yeah, it should be coming up.
Yeah, between rounds and GvG's an eternity. Alright, they're
Alright.
going to 7. Here they go.
User disconnected from your channel.
John just blasted fire.
I was gonna say I just saw that in power.
He did not. They did not blow stab. Neither stabs
Oh,
or
they're pushing.
Sin's pushing it hard. Sin is pushing it hard and gets punished for it.
They're trying to catch him in that corner.
Oh, they're gonna call that. They have a down TV
Oh, interference.
interference.
Yeah, it looks like they're still going. Or yeah, Sin's pushing now.
Technically, yeah, it's technically John's to call, and you saw a lot of times they'll get called afterwards. He can call interference though because of that X-Men scout. TM just lost. Looks like TM just is working on losing a Necro.
I was gonna say we got
a Warriors down too. Sin is just pushing into their dick very hard right now, and TM is completely fucked.
TM lost to Mesmer, yeah, on the outside.
Claude their Mesmer got really low really early.
They got really pushed far back.
Their guard got low really early too. And the first push was down to like 25%. The gold, silver, or whatever. The gold something.
So we started at 7. It is now 5, 2 minutes.
Yeah, about 240.
Oh yeah, I see that TV guy. So we'll be getting going in about 2 minutes. 2 minutes 40 seconds on the clock. We should see. Are they starting?
And that's it.
Oh no, that's it.
They're lining up.
The proverbial handshake.
And CM has come to interfere. And hostilities have
Looks like a fight broke out.
ceasing. I think that was 3-2 Sen.
Yeah, I think Sin won majority.
Not a bad showing for TM after getting completely demolished.